1. Look at all of this. Oh yeah, I went a little sticker crazy, I know. Hi, it's Becky, and I have some fun polishes to show you today from Aimeili. And this is a box that comes with 6 10 ml bottles, and it is a color changing chameleon gel polish. And on the back of the packaging, it does list out some instructions. And then also, I want to let you know that I do have a discount code with Aimeili that you can use with any purchases made directly off of their website. And I'll leave a link in my description box. Also, on the insert, there is instructions in multiple languages, step by step, telling you how to prep your nails and then curing the polish for 30 to 60 seconds in an LED UV lamp. So the other Aimeili polishes I've received were pink bottles with black caps. So this is different, and I'm really excited to try this out because I've never used any color changing polish before. So let's swatch this out. I'm going to speed it up a bit, but I do want you to see the colors and kind of see the texture of the polish. I purchased the set off of Amazon, and it was listed as being made of natural resin, toxin free, Hema free, vegan, and can last 28 plus days if applied properly with a base and top coat. And here you see this first color comes out as kind of like a raspberry red, but what's really nice about this is that it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, almost like really fine speckles of glitter, really eye-catching. And then the next shade here, it looks like what would be like a nice soft lavender color. Again, it has really fine sparkles inside that reflect back in kind of a purple pink glimmer to it. And the third shade is a little bit deeper of a purple, which looks very chameleon in nature. It does have kind of a shift to it that looks more on the yellow side with a silvery type sparkle to it. I don't know if you've ever used any of these color changing polishes. You'll have to leave me a comment and let me know which brand is your favorite. These certainly aren't anything new, but I think each brand kind of has a different shift or a different color that they will change to. With this fourth shade, it is very deceiving. Like when I first pulled it out of the bottle, I'm looking at it and thinking, the cap does not look anything like what I'm applying to this swatch stick. So I don't know the labeling, if that's off or something, but we'll check it out when we dip it into water. And then for the fifth shade, it also looks very similar to the fourth one. I think the biggest difference is that the shift on it is a little bit more of a purple, and the fourth one has more of a kind of yellowy green, if that makes sense. Okay, and then the last shade, this is the 006. This one's definitely gold, yellow, orange kind of undertone with a clear green base to it. Really fun, really sparkly. And here's a quick image of the color changes that are supposed to take place depending on the temperature. So it should go through 3 variations depending on what temperature it's at. And I'm just going to dive in and dip it into a bowl of warm water here. Look how cool it is. It was instantaneous. I love that even after the color change, there is still that shift and glimmer. Let's do the next one. Okay, this is the 002, and ooh, it comes out to be like an icy white color with a sparkle to it. The third one, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I think this is my favorite one. Look at that turquoise shade. Number 4 comes out again like more of an icy white, but look, it still has that purpley pink shift to it. And then the 5th one, this one I wasn't sure about. It looks so much like the 4th one. We have here 006. Ooh, that one comes back definitely like a soft yellow with the golden sparkles in it. Okay, and here they all are. So you can kind of see the first one really changed back quickly, but the other ones, they do kind of match their labels. I also picked up from Aimeili their base coat and their no white top coat. The side of the packaging also lists out the ingredients for both bottles. Let's pop this open. And hey, if you're liking this video so far, don't forget to leave me a like, and by doing that, you're helping my channel grow, so thank you so much. The insert provides instructions on both how to apply the base and top coat, as well as listing that the product is Hema free and TPO free. Both bottles are 15 ml. Let's take a peek at the texture. It seems like the base coat is a little bit on the thicker side, but very smooth, a light odor, nothing kind of overwhelming. I do love the fact that the top coat is listed as being no wipe, which is great for, using chrome powders. It does have a nice consistency to it, kind of on the medium side, so very workable. And just like the base coat, it has a faint scent to it. And then next up, we're also going to be using the Aimeili soft nail tips, and this one has a matte texture to it. Not only on the underside having some slight etching, but also on the entire top surface, it is already matte finished, so you don't have to do any additional filing. The only thing you'll need to file off is when you remove the tips from the plastic stick. Oh my word. I apologize for the interruption. That was Ginger announcing the arrival of the kids back home from school. So I totally lost my train of thought, but we were talking about the nail tips. So one of the things is that the set comes with 432 pieces and there are 12 different sizes. And as I was mentioning, there is etching on the underside, which does help improve the adhesion of the nail tip, whether you're using it as a press-on or applying it directly onto your natural nail bed. And then these soft gel tips are a little more flexible than something like Gel X. So there's going to be some flex to them, but after you apply several coats of polish, they'll stiffen up a bit. Okay, and then the next thing I have before we get into the creation of the set are some nail stickers. So at the time that I purchased these off of Amazon, it was a set of 6 and they were $3.99 for all 6. They're very raised embossed and has a lot of colors to them. There was a sheet of whimsical ones, which are super fun with the sandals, and they're the stickers are a little bit on the larger side. And then there was also this sheet with the jellyfish, and I definitely want to use this one today. And then also there were some that had the ocean waves, kind of foam coming on the sand, and then some cute little things that have mermaid tails and palm trees, and then some more kind of fluid type waves. And then there's a color sheet that has some really pretty blue waves that you could use on the tip of a nail or up by the cuticle line, and then some silhouetted seagulls and palm trees. And the last one just is kind of whimsical, and it has starfish and these little kind of coily things, and then some regular seashells. Also, I almost forgot that I picked up this container of a seashell mix recently from Hobby Lobby, and it's supposed to be used with resin, and it came with quite a few in here. It was a 0.9 ounce and the price tag on it was $4.49, but of course they were having one of their 40 or 50% off things, so I definitely did not pay that. I'm going to start off the set by going in with the base coat. I really actually like the texture of this, and you can see when you apply it onto the Aimeili nail tip, the cloudy finish, the pre-buff finish to it fades away instantly. And then I put that in and cure it for a full 60 seconds. Then we're going to jump in and apply the first color. I really like that 003 shade, so I wanted to start off with a thumbnail with this color. I'm going to apply 2 coats of that, curing fully between each one. And you can see after it comes out of the UV LED lamp, it turns that really gorgeous light turquoise color in the heat. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of those mermaid swirls using a dotting tool, and I'm going to swirl all the way around here. And I'm going to do most of the footage kind of fast forward so I can fit everything in. And I'll go along here and jump in and make comments from time to time. Of course, before applying stickers, it's always a good idea to take a lint-free cotton wipe and use some isopropyl alcohol and just wipe off a little bit of that inhibition layer. It's going to really improve your adhesion of your stickers, and then you want to make sure it's fully dry before you go in, and pressing them down with something like a little silicone tool, or like this set of tweezer comes with the silicone tip on the one end, is really handy. And after they're fully pressed down, we'll go in with that top coat and do a final curing. It's time to take a dip in some warm water. Oh, look at that change. And as you can tell towards my free edge, it is also a turquoise color simply from my body heat. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead to my middle finger on this one because I want to try out doing a little bit of ombre between two of the shades. I think I'm going to blend together the 001 and then also the last shade, the 006. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I highly recommend that you do so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. All right, after doing some mermaid swirls on the pointer finger, I decided it is time to add some of these really gorgeous embellishments. I love how there is some of that teal non-edible sequins in there mixed in with some of the seashells, and there's even those fully clear rhinestones that are pointed back. So I want to try to incorporate as many of these fun little sea-themed shells as I can possibly fit. Although it's not entirely practical to have all these on a single nail, I think it'll look really stunning. I wanted to jump in here and let you know, in case you're new to my channel, that what I'm doing here is softening up this plastic starfish in some warm water. Otherwise, if it is just glued directly onto the surface of the nail, it'll hang over and possibly snag on hair and clothes, which can end up damaging your charm and maybe you. So I like to soften them up for a few minutes and then bend them so that it'll flex over top of the surface of the nail before adhering it with some rhinestone glue. The final nail I'm going to do is the pinky nail, and this one I came in with the 002. And I decided to do some of those little fun swirlies and seashells and starfish all across it before putting some top coat and then adding in some little water droplets using my McCart rhinestone glue, and then cure that fully. What I like about this McCart one, it is no wipe, so once I cure those little droplets on, I don't need to add another top coat. And finally, I'm going to top coat the starfish. It'll protect it against fading or damage. And here's the final look at the completed set of nails. So whimsical. It was just really fun playing around with these color changing polishes. I like the chameleon aspect to it, and it has that really fine glitter inside of it. So no matter what color it changes to, it's still really sparkly. It's going to be perfect for summertime. I can see being out in the heat and then diving into a refreshingly cool swimming pool and seeing your nails morph into different shades. It'll be a fun thing to add for a summer set of nails. Thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to leave me a comment and a like, and also follow, and as always, be courageous and clever like a fox, my friends.